What's the YouTube weekly episode? I'm running away. They got a couple of Stings and Diesels coming in and out. This is my favourite locomotive, the 73129. I'd love to see this out again. It's been amazing. I'm going to see if I can get one at driving it, if I can get a chance to get it in cab. Like, comment and subscribe. This is my Stone YouTube weekly episode. like, comment and subscribe. More Stone YouTube weekly episode. This week, as you just seen, Saturday and Sunday I went to Midland. Absolutely fantastic for 2 days. Absolutely fantastic. It couldn't get any better. Nothing put me down. There were a couple of negatives, but nothing never put me down. They did a couple of hail on the rails. I remember doing that last year, and it was alright with pork pies and the ciders, trying different alcohols and that. One can I did like, that's a typical one drink I liked, and one brand of pork pies, because absolutely that was nice from last year, but I didn't do it this year. The only one negative is like, yes, they're doing it for the money, like raise money and so on and so on. But from like people drinking, whether it's kids, young adults, and what, they responsibility growing up, you know, with responsibility and stuff, and they're drinking hail in public, young kids and young adults, and you're supposed to show out them how to grow up, because if they grow up going, oh, what did you do this weekend? Seeing people drink alcohol at 9 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and then when they get older they'll be going, they're going to start drinking. It's like really? And but that didn't put me down, so that's what I kept on keeping away from. Normally, sometimes I do like the odd drink now, because at one point I did have drinks. I used to drink every day. I did it on my YouTube videos. I used to go out drinking, and then I started going less. Then I used to go out on a Saturday, Wednesday, and a Friday. But then there were some days I was going out on a Saturday. Sometimes they were on and off. Then it got to like I started going down on a Wednesday. But then, because they used to acoustic night with people playing guitars, and they used to do it like 7, 8, 9 o'clock. But then it got ridiculous till about 11 o'clock, with the first person playing guitar at 11 o'clock. And there used to be a lot of people come down, but then later and later they kept on playing guitars, less and less people coming. So I stopped going complete to the guitars. But then at this stage, at this point in time, I stopped going down to pubs in my local area. Too many people getting stabbed up, getting murdered, raped, getting bullied, fighting. drugs. Let's say the pubs were breaking their law. Kids staying up in pub till last like 12 o'clock. People behind the bars, like the staff behind the bars, that were drinking, but they were drinking. But all one of them is, I'll wait till they get caught. Because when the police comes round, there's something going off, and they go looked at the CCTV camera going, why is the bar staff drinking behind the bar? Why is kids just selling pub at 12 o'clock in the morning? But I stopped going down. Nah, I'll go somewhere else now. But I haven't been to a pub for a bit, so. But a lot of people out there where they said, well, nobody don't trust your wife, I'm here. How many times people said that? And I thought they would keep to their word. And I trusted them, and I believed them. No. I'm surprised and I'm still walking. But that way. But that was one negative what for me in Huawei, because it brought that past up with me in the past. When people drinking first thing in the morning until 5 o'clock, and then the time they got it, probably later when I went in, they all gone. Like they were already drugged up, or already drunk. And it's like, yeah. But I had a few train rounds. The class 56. We did replace another 56, but yeah. Class 34, 44, an 08. That's the 208s. But one were D3, 401, 08, 950, 44008, 31108. 56501, and yeah, and the steam train number 15 7063. You'll see that on Train from Stone Playlist in the description below. So go and check all the links in the description: YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. But Instagram, give me a while with that one. Sometimes I don't start uploading on Instagram until about probably days or weeks later. So yeah, it was a good 2 days. I thought I was expecting it was going to rain, but it didn't. It held off. Yeah, I had a good word with Kev. I'll put his YouTube in the description. Chatting in a way is, yeah. I went and worked with a couple of staff. How much did it cost for having that 56 being here? And I got like 2 different prices. How much it cost? Apparently it cost $3,000 to have that there for 2 days. And then somebody told me a different price. I couldn't remember the top of my head. I don't know why I couldn't remember that one. But it was a completely different price. And I went to surprise them with that. But that money that they paid for that to come, that money could have gone. That money that they paid for that 56 to come, they could have paid that on another train to get that done up, to get that running. But it was amazing to see that 73129 steam locomotive on the yard. Could have got some type by the diesel 3401. And also with that diesel locomotive 3401, rest in peace to Eric Riley. What's on the nameplate been put on the diesel locomotive, painted green, same colour as this tree, and yeah. Talking about rest in peace to Eric Riley, a good friend. There were another good friend of mine that sadly passed away. He used to go to the Conference Steam Rally. You might have seen some videos in the past on Monster Unlimited and Monster Entertainment and Life. And then probably a free on TikTok. And a good friend of mine, Ken Bauman, he was an ex-chairman. He passed that on to somebody in September 2001, and he's still doing it now. It kind of where chairman and the president, and yeah, and yeah, I would put petrol on, but at the minute I didn't get permission to do it. But a good friend of mine, Ken Billman, that's it. You might see it on Facebook, but yeah, another good friend of mine passed away. It wasn't that long ago. I don't know if I did mention there was somebody else that sadly passed away. He was the landlord of the field, landlord of the conference team rally. Rest in peace to you too. Different a couple other legends. I know football king of the England football team. Rest in peace to you too. I said I got prepared doing this, but I didn't. So yeah. But I had some good times this week. Went to Monday, spent some time with family and friends. Went to a theatre to play. Never seen it before. Went and seen it. I then filming this on Tuesday, not Wednesday, it's Tuesday. I've been on a couple of dating websites and I got 3 contacts from 3 girls. Text 2 girls that one of the girls has messaged me. This girl's been mentioned on my YouTube before. Not as much than I have done before. It's somebody else. Very casing been on my YouTube. Probably been on my YouTube 5 times. Not personally, but probably out my mouth. No, probably even twice. But I say maximum of 5, minimum of 2. Yeah, reached out, contacted each other. I didn't realise. Then I'll see how it goes this week. And the 2 other girls, they take me on standby. But they said, what about if I found another boy? Would you be upset about that? And I went, no. So, yeah. But one of them just said they'll wait till next Saturday. I said, yo, if you want to wait till next Saturday, see how it goes. But yeah, I'll probably put a few more videos of been away on here for you guys. Hope these videos are interesting for you. So for the rest of this week, for Thursday and Friday, I'm changing stuff again in my bedroom, unless nothing's not working out. And literally, selling some DVDs, and yeah. But I'm gonna do it at some point. Is sorting my vintage out, because there's some stuff what's been sold on my eBay, because I put some stuff on eBay, so I need to go on my vintages, check them off. So that's why I'm not sad about my vintage as much on a couple of my weekly episodes. And yeah, so that's why the rest of this week I'm re-racing everything at home. I'm gonna probably get some wood cut up, get some of the backyard sorted out. I'm going to go down to the horses. I'm going to go and make sure the horses got some water. And yeah. Football, where England, we lost to Argentina, we lost to them. England, France and Spain. And yeah. So with the football related, it's been good, it's been alright. But I suppose with England, we didn't win to Argentina. But Argentina, with my opinion, kind of cheated. A lot of people said there were a lot of yellow cards. There could have been some yellow cards and red cards, but it seems the referee seems to be like an Argentina or somebody on the Argentina side, so they didn't want England to win. But yeah. So the rest of this week I've obviously sorted out stuff at home. If I manage to do another clip by the end of this, yeah. Don't forget to subscribe to Mark Stone Limited, Trains with Mark Stone, Trans with Mark Stone, Mark Stone Entertainment. Go and follow me on TikTok, Sir Mark Stone, or Mark Stone Life. Check out my Facebook pages, Railway with Mark Stone, Trans with Mark Stone, and also one of the Trans with Mark Stone, you might notice the title change. Do you prefer Trains with Mark Stone or Railway with Mark Stone? And also, comment down below if you want my weekly episodes to be uploaded on a Friday or Saturday. Bye for now. Like, comment and subscribe. Bye for now. Another loco I like to see. 27000 at Midland Railway. And especially with the 73129 behind here, but then that's a 113 class. Come down to one day, and then one day come down to. I'd love to get on foot plate on that. Doesn't matter if it's running or not. I want to get on the foot plate of that. Any stuff here, let me know. I keep forgetting. I know what, just remind me. Take a good selfie. And a better selfie here. Watch the YouTube weekly episode, like, comment and subscribe. Midland Railway.